Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a Q&A. So I thought I'd answer as many questions as I can for you guys. There are quite a lot. I think some go in like the same category, like nutrition, fitness, life, like what I've done, all this. Okay, so what are my goals after uni and my biggest struggle, mental or physical, so far on your fitness journey and how you overcame it? So my goals after uni, I always get asked what I want to do after uni, and one of the questions is what I'm studying. So I'm doing business management and events at uni at University of Manchester, and I'm in my final year. In terms of goals for after uni, I don't actually want to go into like a corporate business or do events, which is quite bizarre because I only started fully getting into my fitness once I'd chosen my degree. I don't know if I would have even been at uni if I thought about all this sooner, but I'm really glad I am. I'm learning a lot. I love my degree. I love living away from home at uni. So when I finish, which will be May, June next year, I'm going to go straight into personal training and online coaching, studying on my YouTube videos. I'm going to bring out more guides. I've got the My Perfect Peach guide, links in my bio if you want it. I want to do seminars, I want to do workshops, I want to just help loads and loads of people in terms of fitness. And then the goal for 5 to 7 years, I want a studio where I can coach from, where I can have different people who are coaching there as well. My biggest struggle was after my knee surgery 2 years ago in November. So my first year of uni, I tore my cartilage that summer, so I tore it in August. It was keyhole, so the little stick things in your knee, and it was a really good surgery. My rehab was amazing, but prior to that I couldn't train legs, and then after that for about 2 months I couldn't train legs. So that was my biggest struggle because I didn't want to eat. I was like, I can't eat too much because I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, which is just ridiculous. Not training legs just seemed the worst thing in the world to me when it wasn't at all. I had to work around it, and eventually after a month of not training, I did work around it. I found what I could do. I made sure I had physio after my surgery. My rehab was on point, and it's just one of those things that you can't think it's the end of the world if you're injured or something happens to you. Like, you're still there, you're fine. I was on crutches for 3 weeks at uni, which was just a ball ache. Opinion on a 2-a-day training, if you take 2 days rest a week. Also your opinion on natural sugars, do you limit them? So first of all, 2-a-day training. When I first started lifting, which was about 2.5 years ago now, I was doing the cardio in the morning for ages and then weights at night, and I was absolutely knackered. I dropped so much weight. I looked very skinny. I think I was about 57 kilograms and now I'm like 66 kilograms. So my opinion, I don't like doing double training days because it just knackers me out. I guess if I was a competitor, yeah, I'd do the morning cardio thing and then weights at night and separate like that, but just for general life and feeling good, you don't need to train twice a day. Rest days, 2 rest days a week is absolutely fine. I do that sometimes. Wednesdays and Sundays I have a rest day. You don't need to train 7 days a week. You don't need to train 6 days a week. Like 4 days a week is absolutely fine. In terms of natural sugars, this person will be referring to fructose in fruits and then lactose in dairy products, so cheese and milk and things like that. So I don't actually have dairy anymore. For about 4 weeks now I haven't had dairy, and in about 1.5 years I haven't had cow's milk, so dairy isn't a problem for me. I don't get any sort of sugars from that anyway. So the fructose in fruit, I guess in a massive quantity, if you were having loads of grapes, loads of peaches, but you'd have to have quite a lot of it, I think, for it to be bad, like classed as bad. But the fructose in the fruit is in case of fibre, which actually affects the metabolism in our bodies. So the fibre helps slow down the absorption so it doesn't get fast direct access to your liver like it would with the refined sugars. So this would be your sweeties and your chocolate. Okay, in order to always feel full, increase your protein intake, increase the amount of vegetables you're having, vegetables and fruit, but more vegetables. So fruit and veg contain air, water and a lot of fibre, which basically pack your gut. I don't know what to say. They pack your gut so you do feel fuller for longer, and you can have a lot of vegetables because they're very low in calories, but as I said to you, they will keep you full. Do you think a 6-pack is only genetics, or do you think I could get on by training abs more? Okay, 6-pack abs. I've had like 4 questions about are my abs genetic, and I I would never know how to answer that question, because I know they are there quite a lot of the time, but it is down to your diet. And I mean, it's not, I don't even want to say diet, I don't follow a diet, my lifestyle isn't a diet, it's literally just healthy eating. It's flexible. If I want a piece of cake, I'm going to have a piece of cake. I don't have cake every single day though. I have a lot of veg. I don't have ridiculous amounts of fruit. If I do, it's blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, so the berries which are lower in sugar. And I couldn't even tell you the science behind the genetics of having abs. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't want to tell you something that's just not believable. Since I was 7 years old I've had them though, so maybe it is a little bit to do with genetics. I did gymnastics from a very young age and then started swimming as well, and then I carried on swimming and dropped gymnastics at the age of 10. But of course you can get a flat stomach. It just depends on, as I said, your nutritional choices, and I guess weight training 2-3 times a week will help. And cardio isn't a massive game player in it, but doing some sort of cardio in the week. How long did it take you to start seeing results? How long have you been training, and your favourite BT exercises? So starting seeing results after about 4 months, 2.5 years ago. How long I've been training, so 2.5 years, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, yeah, 2.5 years. Even though I did have about 4 months out because of my knee, and my first year at uni was a bit all over the place. Favourite booty exercises, hip thrusts, banded as well, so I do a lot of band work for my glute medius. I actually can't pinpoint. I know hip thrust is definitely up there though. Barbell sumo squats as well, sumo squats in general with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. What got you into fitness? So this is, I'm going to link this into another question. What age did you start doing fitness? And did you do anything before fitness? So when I was 10 years old I started swimming competitively. I did that for 8 years. I was an international swimmer, so training 9 times a week in the pool, 2 hours, 2.5 hours every day, before school, after school, gym work. Weight training started when I was about 15, I think 15, 16, whilst I swim, but that was only a couple of times a week, so it wasn't very intense. I stopped swimming 2.5 years ago. Going to bring in another question I read. Why did you stop swimming? To be fair, it was actually quite a shock to everyone, because I stopped after British Champs in 2015, literally after my final race. I just felt so done with it. I loved the sport and I loved everyone I swam with, but for me, like, the times I was producing competition were nowhere near what I was doing in training, and this had been happening for about 1.5 years, and I was just so tired of not seeing the results I knew I was capable of. But for me, I just needed a change, needed a new chapter in my life, because I just hit a plateau. Looking back in your life, what is one thing you change? To be fair, I don't think there is much I would want to change. I'm really happy with how it's gone. I think I'm one of the people that everything happens for a reason. But stopping swimming, obviously I started this whole fitness career and I love it, but I travelled the world of swimming and I met the most amazing people who I'm so really close to now. So there's never been a point where I thought, oh my god, this is so awful, something needs to change, I guess. What do you eat between meals? Do you eat protein bars? So occasionally I have a protein bar, but the ones that are very low in sugar. I've been having for the past 3 weeks now, and I love it and I'm a bit obsessed, is peanut butter in general. So just a spoon of peanut butter. Don't know why I do that, I'm actually obsessed with it. But with the Soya Alpro yogurt, I mix it all in, add some chia seeds, maybe some nuts. So yogurt with peanut butter is my go-to snack. How are your abs so defined? I don't know. I get this question. I eat really well. I do 3-4 HIIT sessions a week and I weight train 6 times a week. So I don't know if it's just that everyone has different shape abs, and that's always going to be the case. Mine are just on show. I don't know. Which supplements do you take? Okay, so with supplements, I used to take so much. Now, in terms of vitamins, I have iron, because when I swam I was iron deficient. I had sport anemia, so I still take iron supplements now. I take vitamin C, zinc. The only supplement, like in terms of bodybuilding, I take is creatine, the little tablets. I'll show you. These wonderful little things, like a pH acidic thing around it, so they get released at the optimum point. And I take BCAAs as well when I train. Who is your body idol, and what type of body you personally think is perfect for a woman? So I actually don't have a body idol anymore. I It used to be Hattie Boydell, who is in incredible shape, an Australian. I think her body is absolutely incredible, but I just don't want to have an idol because for me it's unrealistic to achieve someone else's body. I think so many people look amazing and I idolise so many of them because they're amazing at what they do and their training and their technique and how they apply themselves, but I never say I'd want to look like that person, just because it just demotivates me a bit, because everybody, everyone and everybody is different, so you're all going to get different results, but everyone can achieve amazing results if you set your mind to it. Type of body you personally is perfect for a woman? That's a really hard question. I guess it obviously depends on, you said personally to me, so, but it obviously depends on what you think is like nice on a girl. So I think strong, I like the strongest sexy thing. I think girls with muscle look amazing. I think my sister's body is incredible. She has a tiny waist and she's like this shape. So nice muscly legs, good bum, flat stomach, nice defined toned arms, just things like that. But obviously every person would have a different opinion on that, so I don't want to say too much. There's no perfect body, there's very different ways of looking at it, but yeah, strong is sexy. What is your skincare routine? Your skin is amazing. Thanks. I bought my skin stuff from the bathroom to show you. So this is the Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash from Kiehl's. I use it every single night and it's incredible. It's for normal to oily skin types. And then for under my eyes, this is the Wild Rose 24-hour moisturing and brightening cream from Korres. Is that how you say it? Korres. Maybe it's Korres, not sure. And then Nib and Fab Glycolic Fix night pads. I use these twice a week because they burn your skin. They literally like really hurt your skin. But I think my skin's been so good recently because I've cut out dairy. And it's got better because of the no dairy situation. I hope you had a little insight into my life, what I do, and why I do what I do, and my past and everything like that in uni. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.